crying. I've been laughing so hard.
Okay. There you go. What have you been laughing from?
Bella came in and we had oh my God, it was hilarious.
Oh, good. So things are good in Helenville. That's good. I'm glad. We need it that way. Did you say Helen or Bella? I can barely hear you, buddy.
Let me grab a headset.
Yeah. Get a headset there. Okay. Well, we'll focus on you, Helga. There you go, just for a second, till we get this sorted. So, were you on any broadcast today, Helga, at all?
No.
No. This is your first. I'm honored. I truly am.
To be here.
I'm honored. All right, so I'm going to read a little something here. You know how it works. Don't let the negative souls bring you to lower levels of consciousness. Learn what triggers you into waves of bliss and gratitude. You guys talk about that all the time. Things to trigger you. Tell me when you're ready, Randy, and I'll formulate. He's in the beauty mode. Yeah. Do you want to say something? Testing. 1, 2, 3. There he goes. Here we go. Back in the house. Yeah.
But I don't understand why the headset didn't go on.
No?
Okay, I'll have to go out and come back.
Okay, that's cool. Hi, Grits. The Grizz. I just called them Grits. Those are something you eat, I believe, right?
I don't know. I'm a Dutch lady.
I'm a Dutch girl, yeah. Oh, now here's a person I always felt that was incredibly misunderstood now that we're talking about music.
Yes, Bella. I'm Dutch. Prince.
Yes. Yeah. So who are some of your favorite musical artists? Here, let's put him up here for a second. I think he was a tortured genius. And I can remember the very first album he did, and no one bought it. It was called Soft and Wet. It was exactly about what you think. And he did every single instrument on it. And I believe he was 18. He might have been 18 years old, and Warner Brothers signed him. And they gave him, I think, a 3 or 4 year deal. I hear...
Yes, my sons.
Are they fighting? You ready? Randy, you good?
Yeah, I'll come in for a little bit. Then I'm going to go to bed, but I'll come in and say hello to you wonderful people.
Thank you, sir.
Bella's here. What's up, Bella? Bella, you had me laughing so hard I about peed my pants.
Oh, Bella. I thought you said Helen at first. Okay. Yeah, Bella's wild.
Oh, Bella? She was telling this story and I was laughing. Oh, my God. I have many friends in the Netherlands. There you go.
Bella has friends everywhere. She should have her own network. She's like Oprah. You know?
Hey, Helga.
Helga's looking good. Look at that with her new camera and her setup, and she sounds fantastic and crystal clear.
Katrina, 10 p.m.
I love that everybody, is stepping up. Randy, I want to show you one of the very first broadcasts that you and I did together. You ready? There it is, right here. Here we go. It's coming up. There you go. There's Randy and I many years ago on our very first broadcast. That was a grand old time. Do you remember that, Ben?
Yeah, I remember that. And for you ladies, I'd like you to look what size shoes I wear.
Yes, absolutely. Never judge a man by the size of his feet. Just check out his hands. Yeah, that's right.
Zen Butterfly. That's fun. Yeah. Minnesota in the house. Michael Murray. Hello and welcome to the Michael Bathurst broadcast.
That is a great name, eh? Michael Murray. That's a great name.
It is. What's up, Miss Sonia? All right. What are you guys doing? Let's see. Sunday blessings on Happs.
Yeah.
All right. What are you blessing people with? Or how are we being blessed? Or what are we sharing?
Well, I'm going to put something up here. And I'm going to get you to read it. I think you're okay with reading this. And I'm not setting you up, so don't worry. No. All right.
I'll ad lib if I don't like it.
Yeah, there you go.
When you feel like quitting, think about why you started.
Yeah. So when you feel like quitting Happs, which a lot of people do every other week,
I've never heard that before.
Oh, I've definitely heard that. You're such a big liar.
I've never really. That's the
No,
first time
no.
I've never heard
Really?
that said before.
Oh, that saying, or the people saying they want to quit when they don't get
Yeah,
their
I've
way.
never heard of that. I've
Really?
never.
I've seen people quit, come back, quit, come back,
Mr.
change their
Timothy.
name, come back, quit, back. It's like the roundabout.
I have not really observed much of that.
I like that. I like that. You've got the blinders on. How did it go with your neighbors when you were trying to give them $25? How did they take that? Were they good?
Yeah, I'll be over 400 by tomorrow. It's working out real well. Damn, Randy, you never go live soloing. No, I was just live, Mr. Frog. I do live in the morning at 7 o'clock every morning.
They
Saturday.
missed that. Yeah, they missed that, buddy. That's what it
David
is.
Mike with all the quotes.
All right.
Yeah,
So
7 a.m. my time, I'm up.
someone asked me the other day, almost every day, what microphone I use. I use the Fafine products, and they've been kind enough to send me a newer mic, which I'm going to be using soon. But this is the one I'm on today, and this is the Fafine K678. And as you can hear, the sound is not bad. You can get that from $60 to $80 in American dollars. Randy, can you talk about your new phone? Are you open to doing that?
Yeah, if you'd like to see it, we can.
I would. I'd like to see it. We also have Prince in the house, by the way. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that. There you
go.
There he is. He's playing guitar.
You had a few comments first, though. Shall we do them?
Sure, yeah, do that. You know how it goes.
Michael Murray, it is Palm Sunday for Christians, start of the Holy Week. Also, it's Passover for Jews. Always pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and start all over again. Brenda Tupper, hi everyone from Columbus, Ohio. Hope you all are safe and well. Mr. Grizz says, hi, how are you? Miss Katrina says, hi, Brenda. And Miss Gerber says, Michael Burry, indeed. I broadcast this from the cathedral this morning here in Delhi. And the Grizz, Brenda says to Grizz, hello, I'm great. Hope you're good too. Anyway, now that I've read your comments for you, I hope you're appreciative.
I do. I appreciate everything you do. I do.
XIAOMI. It's pronounced show me.
Show me.
Yeah, and that is your $300 and some phone.
Phenomenal phone.
It is.
The specs on it are mind blowing. The camera is something. What is that? 128 pixel.
It's 108 megapixel camera.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Phone for the money. I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, so if you can pick yourself up one of those, you will be able to broadcast no problems.
You'll be a star.
Yeah. We have a few. Randy, I have one here. This comment here reminds me of you.
Which one?
I would love for you to read it. Here you go. It's coming up.
The only place success comes before work is in the dictionary. Ba 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 bum.
Bum ba 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 bum. That even looks like you a bit. That's Vince Lombardi, one of the best coaches. Yeah. Hey, look. Helga's back. She left. She came back. She solved some world problems, and she's there.
No, my son was here, so I thought, let me close the camera.
Oh.
And then also...
Michael Grizz said, spending that 1K already. Mike, I don't know if you've looked in the chart. You're not even in the race anymore, dude. You're not even in the race. But it's good that you think you are. That's confidence for you.
Randy, behave.
I'm just being honest.
Be a gracious winner. Not, God, man. You are funny, though. Yeah. What are we going to do with you? Huh?
Hey, I could come in last tomorrow. Somebody could get aggressive. It's not a big deal. We're all promoting Happs and having a good
time. Well, let's, how many people do you have currently?
I don't know. I'm not really into that. I would like to talk about why you have a half naked man on stage here playing a guitar. What's up?
That's Prince, man. That's not just
Okay,
any half naked
and
man. That's you're
he's dead.
well he's in my heart. There you go. How about that?
Oh, how did he die, by the way?
Yeah, that's very questionable. Randy is stirring the pot today. They believe that he may have overdosed, but they're not sure.
Oh, drugs. There you go.
Yeah, there's he was on painkillers. Yeah. And it's from all the jumping he used to do. And when he was on stage, he really, really, really did a number on his hips, refused to get them replaced.
Michael
And with
Mansell. Do you know Mr. Michael?
people are saying drugs. Yeah, right.
Mr. Michael Mansell's here. He's a great guy, man. He just came
Is
over
he?
to Happs recently. He was on a broadcast talking about his studio setup and all. What a
Cool.
professional.
Should
Michael, I
invite
really
him up?
appreciate you, buddy. If he'll come up, I really appreciate him. He's a great guy.
Okay.
I really
Hey,
enjoyed his
listen.
broadcast.
Randy and I and Helga all love to support new people that are on the Happs format, especially if it's
Well,
your
he's a
first.
professional. It's just adding this to his platform. He's a pro. He's a good guy. He knows what he's doing.
Yes. All right. This dog right here, that is Zoe. She is now 14 years old. And every week I keep hoping she'll make it another week. She's not doing so well. So if anybody wants to put some beautiful prayers out there for her that she can feel a little better, but she was only supposed to live 3 years. She's 14. She's done very well. So I'm feeling quite blessed that I've had the time I've had with her. There you go. I thought I put that.
Well, bless you. You could take down the naked guy so we can see the dog.
Oh. The naked guy. You still have your clothes on, Randy. What? No false advertising. Come on. We've talked about this.
Hello, John. Hello, Yassine. Would love to join you guys sometime soon. Okay.
That feels like a firm no. That feels like a very firm no.
That is a polite no.
Is that, Randy? You were pulling pictures out from way back. Do you recognize this guy?
Wow. I think it's your twin.
Is that Richard Simmons?
It is Richard Simmons. His real name is Michael Bathurst.
You see?
Yeah, that's about a 60-pound lighter Michael Bathurst for sure. I thought that'd be good for chucks and giggles. I'm not going to put any pictures of or videos of myself half naked like Randy did. He's brave. There we go.
That's a great picture. I love the haircut.
I love that I had hair. I missed that hair. There was a lot of it back then.
That was good hair. You had a nice hair there.
I think that's why I still have some. I think I have about a third of what I had there. All right.
I'm half naked, and Randy's clearly not good with half naked man. I'm good with it. I'm only razzing Michael. Come on up.
Randy, what are we going to do with you?
Well, I'm a little shamed lately. I went down and had that Brazilian wax. I'm a little uncomfortable nowadays.
Are you? Yeah. Do you find it's hard walking for the next week or so once you get that done? Or is it worse when it actually grows in?
Yeah, it's both,
I love Helga's faces. She's just like, what are they doing? They're completely insane. Here, we'll put Randy up. Here we go. Randy, there you go. Dazzle them with your beauty.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Hello and welcome to another broadcast with Mr. Michael Bathurst. Standing by is Miss Helga, and I'm Randy Horton, and you're live on another
somewhat strange broadcast with pictures and sayings. But Randy, are you going to stay on a schedule where you're going to just be the only person doing comments? Because you keep getting requested. People want that, bud. They really want that.
I morning drive and have talks with people. And I will go start to get my shows in order. I'll have a weekly ladies show. I'm getting everything prepared. Soon you will see me. Right now, Michael, what I've been doing, like you have and most people have, we've been a new community, and we're just bonding and developing and letting everybody know who we are. And I haven't really concentrated on any professional schedules or any content of sorts. It's kind of just here we are. Let's get to know each other
Yeah.
right before we get started. Just like you do when you were young, you started a new school. They get you to know everybody, and then you get started with the studies and everything.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of just getting to know the community, embracing everyone, meeting everyone. I go into broadcast and replays like by the hundreds every day, and I'm just getting to know whether I'm there live or I'm watching. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's how I seen Michael Manso come up. I was just really enjoyed his content. So I can't wait to get back to doing my regular or normally scheduled content like a lot of people ask. But
The other thing, we should mention is everybody that's in the room right now, please follow each other, subscribe to each other, support each other. I love the broadcast when everybody interacts with each other. So, oh, we have Desiree. Let's see how well that goes. Randy, are you open to reading something? Here, wait, here we go. She's going to dazzle us with her beauty. Hello. Are you okay?
Yes.
I think your camera's locked up there.
Yeah.
Is
Am
it
I frozen?
Yeah, you look like you were doing some stunning photo there. Like
You're okay
mine,
now.
yeah. Mind provoking. It was actually good. I wish I had kept it.
Oops.
I could use it in the future. Are you outside? No, you're inside. You're inside. You're fine.
You're going to make a show too. Bella, I would like to do a weekly show with you. I love the way you talk, your stories, and the way you go on. It just reminds me of the I Love Lucy show. And the way you carry on, when I'm laughing, I don't mean it with disrespect. I just enjoy how you are. It's fantastic. Sam Press, as much as I appreciate the catching up and meeting new people, I miss the old type of content Randy used to have. Yeah, I will be doing that very soon. April 1st will be my back to normal content. So this is my last week of random content. April 1st, I will return to my content. So anyone who was
Yay!
wondering.
Yay! Because I think you know what it is. People don't want to share you, buddy, and they love that when you're reading just comments, they've got a greater time of being able to spend time with you, like a greater percentage of your time.
And that was defined by Guru Michael. We appreciate that definition.
It's free. Speaking of this, here you go. I would love your silky smooth voice reading one of my interpretive beauties. Go ahead.
Okay, there we go. Never discredit your gut instinct. You are not paranoid. Your body can pick up on bad vibrations. If something deep inside of you says something is not right about a person or situation, trust it.
And Randy has amazing gut instinct. He really does. He can meet someone and know if they're trouble. And when he met me, he was like, "Should I let this person in or not? This could be rough. This could be rough."
Need a personality shown. I'm missing on it. Yeah, Guru Mike is correct. Humans by nature are selfish. This is true.
Oh,
Desiree,
wow.
did you just eat chocolate mud? That facial expression let me know that was not a good thing.
No, it's a protein drink.
Okay.
Are you having a good day? How was your day going, hon?
I just woke up like
fine.
an
Oh,
hour
you're
and a
talking
half
about
ago.
Oh, there's the birds. There's the birds.
I just woke up not too long ago, so this is my morning face. So
How was your dreams? Were they good?
they're wild.
Yeah. Did you see this lovely picture? Do you recognize this person? Do you know that person there at all? Have you seen that person before? Can you see on your what are you, on your camera or are you on your laptop?
Oh my! What is that? You?
That's me, way back. Isn't that funny? I knew you'd say that. She's like,
the dark hair.
yeah, look at that, and
Looks
hair.
good.
Yeah, good. But well, Randy said I look like Richard Simmons. You know, so not everybody is gonna enjoy my look. And when he said that, this is what I felt like inside. That's exactly what I felt like inside with Randy. There you go. I love that Randy's here. He had spice.
Every
How
night
good.
and every day.
Randy, do you want to? Are the comments underwhere here? Underway? Can you add some of your networks? We haven't done that yet. Let's do that before.
Underwear.
I just turned them on. Hold on a second. Okay, you want your comments read?
I do.
Okay, we got Sonia who says, nice quote. Yes, Guru Mike is correct. Humans are by nature selfish. Rich people cry poor as well, says Michael Grizz. Sam presses, that's young Michael. Grizz, what planet are you on? I'm kind of lost with your comments there, buddy. Who's that stunning young gentleman? Okay. I dreamt I was a millionaire, then I woke up sad. Michael, you do look like a mob in that pic. Oh, they think you look like a mobster. Happy to hop on for a couple of minutes. Okay, Michael Menzel's ready to come on. Invite him up.
Yeah, okay. Did you not get the initial invite, sir?
Maybe you have to do it again.
Yeah, let's try it again.
Lena said, when is your birthday, Michael?
April 24th. It's coming up around the corner. Randy's already buying me a beautiful gift, he told me. I'm so excited.
There you go.
There you go. Oh, but by the way, Randy, you forgot the most important thing today. The lenses that you received from Amazon, we're slipping in our old age. It's Sunday.
Oh,
or
I put it in the drawer already.
you're not going to do that? Okay. Well, Amazon, we still love you.
Cran Lehman said, oops, hello, Michael.
Hi, Cran. I miss you. What's going on? You've got to join our broadcast from now on. Right? She is like sticking like glue to Periscope. Okay, Randy, are you ready? Are you ready? Here's an old. I need you to read this. There you go. You got very
I don't really go that way. Yeah, I'm not into that. I'm not a lefty.
Okay, here we go. Gay power, black power, woman power, student power, all power to the people. And that looks like it's from what? Maybe the 60s.
Yeah,
you know?
I don't know. I protest against those who protest.
Really?
Yeah, I don't. I'm not into that.
You don't like protesters? Why is that, man?
If I want to walk out and relax in my yard and there's 10,000 people screaming about the price of tea, I don't want to hear it.
Speaking of tea, we were here. You know, it's funny. We were talking about this in the other broadcast that you refused to go in, even though I tried and tried and tried. But, I can't always get my way. I am a bit of a spoiled boy. Does anybody know who this guy is?
Elvis.
It is Elvis. God, he was an incredibly sexy man back in the day. And this looks like the 60s here. This isn't a young Elvis. This is probably him in his 40s. So it didn't end up like that, though, did it?
Yeah, Lena said same here. Yeah, I'm not really into the whole protest scene myself.
Okay, I'm going to put this.
What do people call themselves that are protesters? What do they call them now? An activist?
Yes. Yeah. I thought you were going to say something mean. Okay.
No, that's different. Protesters are now called activists.
So Laura Hope, this is my daughter. This is some of her music that's available on Apple and Spotify. I promised her that I would start advertising a little bit for her. She's also going to be on the show from time to time. I might even invite her up today, so you can meet her. She doesn't go on very often. She is nothing like her father in the sense of being open to being on broadcast. She's very shy. I don't know where she got that from.
From her mom, maybe.
Okay, Michael said, still weird, no invite. Michael, if you're on a mobile, you need to go out of the broadcast and then come back in and press go live.
I'll try it again.
Press go live, you will see Sunday Blessings on Happs, and you're entering that broadcast.
I live to hear him just say. I live to hear him just say Sunday Blessings. It brings me joy. There you go. Thank you, Randy. That was beautiful. Okay, invited you again, so see how that goes. Oh, we got
There we
him.
go.
We got him. We got him. This is good. You're sideways, sir. And now look at that. You're ready.
There we go.
Okay. All right. I'm going to bring you up. I'm going to bring myself down. Okay. Do you want to introduce yourself and tell people?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great. So if you're good enough for Randy, you're good enough for us here. So just give us your story.
Getting to know Randy myself here, and this must be your day of first, Michael, because this is my first guest appearance on a Happs Live. So this is my first time doing this. But my name is Michael Mansell. I'm out in Tucson, Arizona. I'm a full-time affiliate marketer, content creator, and I love doing lives. Been doing lives, videos, tons of YouTube stuff. So just love helping people, inspiring people. So I love the quotes and stuff you're throwing up. Those are all stuff I totally connect with.
Well, not everybody digs the quotes, trust me, but you have to do what your brand is, and whatever your brand is, you stick to it.
Yep.
But I got started because of Randy.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, he was the one who told me about Happs and said it was a great opportunity. And I think his exact words were, "There are some of the woo masters there. I think you'll do fine." I think that was his exact words. Here you go. We've got you all on there. Let's try to get rid of that. There you go.
If you don't mind, if I do a little comment here.
Yeah.
I was roaming around earlier on Happs today at the office during my lunch break, and I was doing a replay, and I ran into Michael's broadcast, Mr. Michael Mansell. And what a professional. It's great to see professional content creators coming over to Happs. And I'd just like to say welcome, and it's great to see you here. I really appreciated your content. I hope to aspire to be more professional in the coming days like yourself.
Well, and I appreciate those comments, because I don't consider myself a professional in the sense that, I don't have formal education on it. I was homeschooled. I've just taught myself everything I know. So it's just a matter of, taking action on what we do know before we learn new stuff that we're intimidated about learning. And so I appreciate that feedback. It's been a fun growing process.
If you don't mind me asking you, how do you make your living?
I own a company called Affiliate Marketing Pros. It's a company I started a couple of years ago. And so I help people. I've got an audience all around the world where I teach affiliate marketing, how to generate income, from people's homes, which business has been very good the last year. Helped a lot of people this last year that have been stuck at home. And so I'm a full-time affiliate marketer myself for a lot of companies. Also do YouTube videos and earn a lot of revenue through my YouTube videos that I put out. I just had my very first video cross 1 million views in about 3 months. So that was my latest thing that I was like, yeah, I finally reached that milestone where I got a video that hit over 1 million. So really just online content creation and connecting with people all around the world.
Michael, I want to tell you a story that's true, which is strange, but I used to be a disc jockey a long time ago, very long time ago. And I kept a lot of the files that were sent to me back in the day. And I got this really weird video by the Cars. And it was a promo video. And I put it on YouTube some 10 years ago. It got no views. I mean, no views, like 1,000 views, maybe, right?
Yeah.
In the last 5 years or 3 years, since some of the members have died, it's now well over 1 million views. So,
wow.
So if you can get 1 million views with something you did, that is insanely impressive.
Michael, may I suggest you start the graphic server? We're in slow motion.
Are we? Okay. How about if I just go down? How about here, I'll go down for a second.
No, I believe it's the graphic server.
Okay. Well, again, I was not really set up for this. I'm just on my mobile phone, so I don't even.
No, that's fine. What happens, Michael, is sometimes occasionally the graphic server gets bogged and there's a reset, and it just resets while we're all here. It goes a little bit brown, black for a second, and then it comes back up with this all.
Okay. I'll do that. Just warn everybody. Maybe I'll put a picture up while we're doing it. Okay, so just a second here. There you go.
Now, we'll be over in what we call the green room, which is where we can still talk while everything's being restarted.
Yeah, so we're gonna give this a whirl, guys. If If it dies, it's been wonderful, and we wish you the best Sunday. Okay, here we go.
Oh, it won't die. You'll be fine.
It won't die. He's
No, just do.
ta-da! We're back. We'll see if it's any better than it was before. We'll give it a whirl. All right. So I will click here. Are you used to the interface now, sir? Are you enjoying it, Michael?
Getting used to it. Yeah, I've done more desktop. This is my first time being on a live on the phone. But I think they've really put a lot of thought, because I've tried out so many different live streaming platforms, probably every single one that's out there. And so it was very easy to pick up and use for me. And I think for anybody else, it'd be very easy to pick up and use. And I like a lot of the little features like you just did, restarting the graphics server. I mean, that's something that I wish there wasn't some other platforms, because things get stuck and your only option is to shut the live broadcast down.
Yes.
So they've really thought about a lot of those things, which I love.
I got the comments back up too, Randy. Sorry about that. I can see Randy and I can now look at each other. We've done enough broadcasts, and he gives me this look like, wake up, Michael. And I know I'm supposed to do something. So he does that telepathically. He might be reading you right now. So just be aware. So you know.
No, I liked his video. The first 10 minutes I saw him, I could tell he's doing great.
He's
You know,
the real
Michael,
deal.
I've been doing this like a hobby for many years, and it's gotten to the hobby that's been very enjoyable. And believe it or not, it became profitable. My real job is I'm a business development director for a communications and security company here in Saudi Arabia. So, but my evening fun and hobby is actually in the past few years started paying for itself just by accident. So I really appreciate it when I catch people like you and how you're doing it, and just full time, and your professional mannerism, and just the way you're good with your audience. I mean, you were just, it's like you're just massaging a ball. They're just really just coming in and out. I mean, very good, the very great broadcast, by the way. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And my first live that I saw of yours a couple of days ago, just hopping on Happs here, was you just driving around Saudi Arabia. And so being able to give little glimpses of different parts of the world, different cultures. I grew up in Japan, so I grew up in a completely different culture. So those kind of experiences that we get to share on here, I think, is what really allows everybody to connect with human beings. And I think there's too much just selling going on in the world, rather than just humans getting to know other humans. And these kind of platforms are amazing for that. So too many people forget about their audience, and they're thinking too much about what they want to say versus what the audience wants to convey.
Exactly. Yeah, that's how I got fairly popular a few years back, just being closer to the community. And the community is what it was all about. And, I'm from Tennessee, living in Saudi, traveling to the Philippines, and just chit-chatting with people. Now, I do some scripted stuff also, but I haven't on Happs yet, because we're building another community and putting the pieces together again. But I figured out community is what it's all about. It's just really your community. The more you bring in, the more you include, it just grows naturally. It's amazing, actually.
So, Michael,
Yeah.
what made you come to Happs?
So I just happened to see a random post of one of my other buddies online that is also good with video and YouTube, and I've seen him really coming up in the last 6 months. And so I get hit up with stuff all the time, with people saying, you got to try this, you got to try this, you got to try this, especially just in the industry that I'm in. But this guy, Monty, he's actually a user on here, just did his first live as well. I happened to see him post something and about Happs, and what I love doing is actually being one of the early adopters to try out things, go through the little bit of pain of, beta programs and all that stuff. So when I see something that is a fresh spin on something that seems to be very, redundant these days with live streaming and everything, it just caught my attention. I thought, you know what, I got to check this out. So I jumped in, and I was immediately very impressed with the technology, because I'm kind of a technology nerd. Randy saw that on my live. I love talking about technology. I love figuring out technology. Give me a new device and I'll figure it out in a couple of minutes. So I jumped in, and it was just like, I actually kind of felt at home, because it was more just the human factor with really good technology. And unfortunately, a lot of times what you find is you either find a lot of great community and very weak technology, or really good technology that nobody connects with. And so I think Happs is a really good balance between those two.
I totally agree. And they make it easy to, look professional because, and I love the multi-streaming. And the part of the reason we're talking about this today is so many people are going to leave Periscope, come to Happs, or they'll go elsewhere, but it's just wonderful. Today on Happs, it might be because the servers are really jam-packed. There has been all kinds of problems, and we've had it this week, and I think we're adjusting to the new levels of traffic. What do you think, Randy?
I think their learning curve is a little longer than it should be, but we're moving forward fastly and we're all enjoying it. So this beta and curve is giving us all time to get our communities developed and built. And the early adopter scenario that Michael was explaining, I'm agreeing on that. Come in, go through the struggle, and when it all happens, we all feel good.
Yep, absolutely. And you never know what is actually going to connect and what's going to take off. So, some people jump into some things and they're in and then out within a couple of tries. And Michael was even talking about this earlier when he was talking about how, people quitting, and it takes trying a few different things before you find the one that connects. But if you weren't trying, you would have never found your home, your sweet spot, and really taken off with things. And so, Randy, I see you've been on here for a few months, so I'm sure you've seen a lot more growing pains than just a little bit of server delays and app issues that I've seen today, which it doesn't faze me, and it doesn't faze a lot of my audience because I'm always teaching them to.
It was a little rough at first.
Yeah, I'm sure you could tell us some stories about that. But what I see is the passion in the creators and the fact that they do lives and they're coming on and talking to people. That shows me that they're in this not just to launch another app, to launch another service. They're in there to really genuinely help people. And I just think that's really cool of them.
What is your goal? Like for me, from the beginning is to build a community of spiritually minded people who want to uplift each other. What would you say is your brand or I guess what we'll call your brand?
Well, my real mission and goal in life in general with business, but also here on Happs is really to help people achieve more. I think that there are so many people that just have not either realized their full potential or they know their full potential, but they're not ready to step into it yet. And so the more people that I can help inspire, even just in a little bbit of ways, show what's possible, coming from somebody that grew up on a mission field as a little missionary kid, and then didn't have, went to a little bit of college, was actually expelled from Bible college, and then went on, took a few years, but I eventually realized that, what, I'm a little bit better than how I'm currently living. I'm a little bit better as a human being. I need to step up my game because I wasn't put on this earth just to exist. And that's really what I'm here to do. I want to inspire other people, not just by talking to them or trying to lecture them into becoming better, but setting an example of what can happen to people's lives if they just step into their own greatness.
Can I just want to ask you one question, and you're on a good roll here. You got beautiful fluidity. I can see why Randy likes you. I'm a big believer that you have to be on every day. You don't even have to have a great product, but be on every day where they want to know what you're doing. It's almost like being nosy, right? It's like, what is that Michael doing? What is that Randy doing? What's Helga doing? Like what are they currently up to today? And I find if you do more than a couple of broadcasts a day, then you can kind of dilute your product as well long term. Because we have individuals that I know of that have been on here like 6, 8, 10, 12 hours. It's I don't think anybody has that stamina except maybe Larry King to still have some forms of quality. What do you think?
I agree with you on certain aspects of that. The everyday aspect, I think, really dials into just being consistent, letting people know what to expect. A lot of people like to know what to anticipate, what to expect. So that consistency shows that you're committed to your message. So maybe for some people, that's every single Thursday they're going to get on. That's probably not enough, but for them, it's at least as long as it's consistent, that shows that you're committed to what you're passionate about and sharing that. with other people and connecting with other people. For you, it's every single day, and that's what people love. They know they can expect, if they're feeling down, they're going to hop on Michael's, your live, and they're going to feel a little bit better after that. And that's cool that they experience that consistency. I think the consistency aspect is definitely more important than the quantity or how many times. And I totally agree with you. Some people can get, burn out on one person. Even myself, my wife is beautiful because she just tells it like it is. And she'll even tell me, she's like, Michael, as great as it is hearing you talk, I love it when you bring guests on. I love it when you bring other people on, because it just switches it up a little bit. And so I think people still need that variety. So if you go on too much, you're just kind of hammering your message too much, or hammering your passion too much, and people can definitely get steered away by that.
Great words. Can I move into your personal life?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Japan, northern Japan, Hokkaido. So way northern Hokkaido, Japan.
Oh, you were a missionary child.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
From
missionary
what
child.
church?
10 years old when we moved over there.
What church?
Independent Fundamental Baptist, about as strict as
Okay.
Baptist as you can get.
Well, I grew up in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and I went to a Christian academy, and my grandfather was the district superintendent of the Wesleyan Pilgrim Church that later became the Wesleyan Church. So
Cool.
I was listening to your talk and your Bible college stuff. I know I was supposed to be graduating from Trevecca, and I decided I didn't want to attend Trevecca during in line at registration. That's the Nazarene College in Nashville.
Huh.
So I took a different path on that. I went out to California instead, but good to see you had that good upbringing and that great background. So that's kind of, maybe I connected there somewhere subliminally, knowing the same type of background.
Yeah, absolutely. And it was a great upbringing. There's a lot of my own spirituality and faith and stuff that I still connect very much with my upbringing. Some of the, very, very strict fundamental views and stuff and beliefs I've created my own on, but it was that foundation that definitely steered me in the right direction. I'll be forever grateful to my parents for that upbringing.
No,
Michael, I like broadcasts to be around no more than an hour. We're getting into 44 minutes. What we usually do is we start talking about what we're currently grateful for, whatever our latest goal is. Maybe you're, some secret passion you have going on right now, or products. If you want to shamelessly, promote yourself, do so now. This is the time to do it. Go ahead.
Wow, very cool. The biggest thing that I'm grateful for right now is opportunity. There is so much opportunity in this world, and I know that there are some people that might disagree with that on some levels, and I completely respect that and relate to that and can understand that. But I'm just grateful for the opportunities that we have as individuals on a social level and on a professional level, that we can really choose to do what we want to do, make what we want to make of ourselves. And I know that some countries, because I have people all over the world that are my students in my membership sites, have different levels of freedom. But I'm just grateful for opportunity first and foremost right now.
So when you say opportunity, can you break that down a little bit? Like, what would you consider right now an opportunity that you're personally interested in?
An opportunity to basically create whoever you want to create yourself to be. As a content creator, I love creating things. I love helping other people create things. And so if people, are unhappy at their job, or they lost their job, or, from a business standpoint, opportunity to go out and do something different through the power of the internet, through the power of some, self-motivation, to be able to go out and say, you know what? And I'll just reference affiliate marketing, because that's what I love, and that's what I love help teaching people do. The fact that we can pick thousands and thousands of companies to choose from and say, hey, I will send traffic, I will send customers to your door online for a percentage of all the sales, and ranging anywhere from 10% to 40%, or higher in commissions. And you don't have to interview to get that job. You don't have to prove yourself to get that job. And it's not a job. You wake up and you choose to make of it what you're going to make of it. And that opportunity has been setting so many people free, and that's just one opportunity that's available. And so I think it's just the power of the internet today is providing so many more opportunities for people And unfortunately, just some people don't understand it, don't know about it. And that's why I am passionate about teaching other people how to do it.
Okay. We always get people to read the saying that comes up. I have one here. I find that it's very deep. I thought maybe you could read it for us.
Absolutely.
Can you see it?
No, I can't see it.
Okay, well, maybe that's better. That's the gods. It says,
I wasn't
if people are talking about you behind your back, then just fart. That's what it was.
Yeah, I'm glad you read that one, but it's and unfortunately for me, unfortunately for them, I'm 6'7", so
Whoa!
I'm probably gonna hit them in a bad place.
Yes, you would. Yes. We might have some different vocal instinctions, and yes, I get that. I love your passion though for what you're doing. That's awesome. Helga, what are you currently grateful for, and what passion projects do you have on right now? And by the way, look at Helga. She's her professional new camera, and she's got the headgear going on. She's crystal clear. I'm so grateful that she's updated her sound with too. So
I'm currently grateful for being here with all of you and creating a better world for all of us in a simple way.
okay, is there more to this? Do you want to plug your show? Do you want to plug anybody who doesn't know Helga? She's a powerful healer. She is an inspiration in my life, and one of my favorite people in Happs.
What I do is not about me, it's about all of us. And I broadcast when I feel that I need to broadcast. And it could be once in a while, could be daily. I just go with the flow.
And that's where you find you're most creative. It's just living in the gap. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Okay. Randy, you're up next. You know how this goes. He's like, woohoo, I'm so happy. There we go. Randy, what are you currently grateful for?
I'm always grateful. There's no currency about it. It's a daily way of life. I would like to thank you for being here with you, Mr. Michael Mansell. It was great to meet you and great to see you in person and great to hear your words of wisdom. And I love everything about being on Happs with all of you people together. Thank you for being with this community and all other communities. And I hope to learn more from you and each of you. I'm going to sign off now and say goodbye. Have a good one, everyone. See you next time.
Take care, buddy. So what happens with Randy if I don't give him a